What's up everyone, it's Crispy here, and today I will be doing a little overview, kind of tips and tricks, or just giving my thoughts on Crevasse Hallowed depths. Now, this is not scripted, it is just off the dome, off the top of my head, so if I make any mistakes or anything, take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully I can help y'all. As you can see, my total is 400. I did not end up getting all of the resources, which would be 425 points. And frankly, I don't care. I'm not going to redo a bunch of stages just to get 3 tickets. But for those of you that want all of the rewards and want to maximize, I'll help you out. So these are the teams I use right here. I can show you, but I'm going to go into quest overview on the bottom left-hand corner, and it'll give you a better idea. So first off, in my opinion, I would start with the hardest stages first, which would be 7 and 6. Because if you accidentally use some of your better units on the earlier ones or your better codes, you won't get better, or like you won't get the most out of your multipliers for the actual stage, because each stage has a multiplier on it. Let me show you this. Stage 7 points 2.2 times 2.2. So if your codes add up to 30 or 40, it's going to multiply that by 2.2 and give you that amount of points. So 60 something, 70 something, whatever it is, whatever. You can see that I hit 88 points. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. But I use tifa, and in my opinion, there's no, I don't think there's any fist weapon type requirements, so I missed out right there. But I did have tifa in there for the yellow crystal, which means this is worth more than just ×1. They all go up in worth. I will show you right here. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling. I'm just going in. Look, this one's +2. Usually the ×1 are +2, +3. Let me see. ×2 or +7. ×3 or like 12 or 9 or something like that. And you see they go up with the the harder you make it on yourself by making it more like restrictive, the more points you'll get. That's how it's been with the codes in the last one too, I think. So let me now explain the stages, since I've explained the mechanics of the codes. Hallowed Depths Part 7, the Death Gazes. I chose, this is Melee Brave, this is +24, and I did Melee Brave for the FR condition because, I mean, tifa, like, why would I not do that, right? Like, that just makes total sense. I did 1 staff, which is Lunafreya, 1 greatsword, galuf, 2 yellows, tifa, Lunafreya, 1 green, galuf. Honestly, if you don't use tifa, you can swap her out for someone else, maybe like another protective unit or something. Friggin' dude, galuf absolutely shits on this stage. I've seen a lot of people use galuf, and he just dominates. Like, you could have even Zack in here, to be honest, and get a purple crystal requirement and a 2 greatsword requirement. I don't know. I mean, like, it might even out the same because you're just taking one for the other. But Zack would help because when they go into their FR, they do a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they can KO some of your units, so I would beware of that. If you want to swap out Lunafreya or tifa or do something else and go like a more like counter heavy route, because originally I was using, I want to say, Reno, Core, and Gladio or something like that, maybe galuf, and yeah, we didn't get enough turns. We didn't build our gauge fast enough. They got theirs first. Would wipe a unit or something. You probably can mitigate that with Reno's pyramid debuff, but I didn't, because it was 2:30 in the morning and I was drunk and tired. So yeah, your boy was in the best of the mindset. But let's go to part 6. This is with the little Defender Z's, you know, that's hence why I use Titus here. You know, some Xanarkand little robot things. I used a ranged FR because that is the only other FR condition code that you can use. 1 other weapon type, or whatever it's called. I don't even remember. Special, I think. Core. Used Vincent just to use Vincent. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have used another blue crystal character so I could have maximized requirements and gotten a higher multiplier. but I did 1 this, then I did 1 white crystal for Vincent, 1 short sword Tidus, 2 blue core Tidus. These guys, I just built up my gauge and nuked them, but it didn't work that way. In the actual run, it took me 23, almost 24 minutes. I made a couple mistakes, and it was hard to get the FR to where I wanted it, because these enemies, when they activate their FR, or when their FR gauge gets high enough, they delay you by 1 turn. Even if you have an instant action, doesn't matter. Boom, delayed. So that's what messed up my instant turn rate with Tidus. I probably could have used like a Sid Reigns or someone else, like swap them around, or maybe even a Noctis, so I can get in front of them. I'm not sure. I haven't used Noctis in forever, and I'm like super shitty on his gameplay now. But that's about it for that one. Now, Crevasse Part 5. I could have definitely gotten more points on this, but I went the defensive, safe route, because it's the Dullahan. Dullahan is annoying as hell. As soon as you start out the fight, boom, it'll hit you with an HP attack. So you gotta have units with high HP or high Eye Brave, because if you get broken, you're probably gonna get crushed. So that's why, hence, Gladio here, help protect, help heal, help counter. Brasco was just there for a free FR, just so I could get a multiplier, and I had heals, and I literally used him to just build the gauge, and then I went into Zach's FR phase. I went into Zach's BT phase and just absolutely nuked the Dullahan. So we did get hit a couple times by I think the first HP attack, but we were gravy after that. Now, part 4 is when it gets a little easier. It's just a Lufenia. Oh, this Lufenia, it was, this code, what was it? It was like heal or something, like get instant turn rate with a heal or some shit like that. This one, part 4, like I said, it's a Lufenia. It's not that hard. I didn't even bring an FR here. I used 3 greens right here. Now, you can tell I did this in the morning, right, when I was sobered up, because it makes a lot more sense. I'm maximizing my code and point potential, because the maximizers, the multipliers after the Shinryus are significantly less. So you want to maximize and min-max as many points as you can get on the Shinryus and Lufenias as possible, because once you get down here, look at this, you're not getting anything. Like, I got 14 points for this. But let me go back to here. Okay, I used Sephiroth, Steiner, Celis. This was break the enemy. So, perfect for Sephiroth. I used his BT effect when they got a little low on the Lufenia orb, and then just broke them every turn, and then actually BT'd with Sephiroth and just nuked him. So, yeah, that's that. Part 3. This one was a little more annoying because it's the Tiamats. So, this code right here, it's the final one that I could use. It was deal an HP attack or something with a changed regular HP attack. So, all 3 of these characters can do it because they have HP pluses, or Machina has Furious Blades Plus, and then his BT effect HP attack, which is fantastic for this. Raises the orb by, I think, +6, and honestly saved me. But you should definitely take a Warrior of Light Call with you, just in case. Leon actually couldn't tank all this because they have insane Brave gains, and they move in turn rate. Once they hit 79%, they will get instant turn rate and get, I think, 3 or 4 turns in a row. So make sure their Lufenia orb is high. It won't kill you when it is activated, but it will give you a nasty debuff, or possibly paralyze you, which is just no bueno, especially since they'll get the Brave gains and then just nuke you after that. So this stage, Warrior of Light Call saved me, and so did, I had a Kurasame just to get weakness damage, and then honestly, Machina did everything. Obviously, I don't have a green Noctis. He's only plussed on his BT, and then not even blued. I'll blue him when he gets his FR, because his FR has Zac in it, so I'm obviously going to build that. But Machina was the MVP with the HP plus. with the BT phase, with the Brave shaving, because they have insane defense. Once they have 9,999 Brave, or 99,000. Yeah, it's 99,000 or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, it's insane. So for Hallowed Depths Part 2, I maximized what I could do. 3 special weapons, or 3 other weapons, I cannot remember, I apologize. And then 3 yellows. Yeah, I just used Charlotta's BT phase in 1. It's basically all. Now for the final, Crevasse Part 1, I just used 2 rods, which is, I only had a couple left that I could use and maximize. 2 whites, which is Seymour, Emperor, and then 1 red with this Aerith. These stages, this is like a Cosmos. It's without saying, like, it'll be easy. So Cosmos, Chaos, Lufenia, Shinryu. If you have any questions, please comment below. My advice, like I said earlier, maximize the potential of the final stages. It'll give you the highest multiplier and give you like the most points you can get. So it'll make up for these little ones down here that only give you 1 times point multiplier. What is this? 1.5. This is 2.2. So, yeah. Also, start out with the harder ones first, so you don't accidentally use units and have to go back and do stages again. I personally hate redoing stages, hence why I'm not doing this for 3 tickets. I don't care about 3 tickets. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this helped some of y'all out. I hope it gave you a insight on possible team comps, on possibly what not to do. I will pin a comment below on the actual playlist of these. I didn't do all of them, but I did do the Shinryus and I think a couple Lufenia. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.